Hei folk, velkommen tilbake til Games. Det er sånn kind of litt midt inne her nå, men I forrige episode så begynte Beskha å dra full, begynte å klikke skikkelig og begynte å angripe både Croft og Asher. Og nå sa hun nettopp at grunnen til at hun ikke vil gå inn til Meeren fordi at hun har vært en slave der for flere år siden eller noe sånt. Så ja, det er derfor vi fortsetter nå.
In this fucking city! I was taken from my home when I was only 3 years old. When I was 7, my master threw me in the fighting pits to die.
When my master tired of watching me kill animals for sport, he started sending other children. I butchered every one of them. After a while, I thought the fear was gone.
But you had no choice.
I did. I decided my life was worth saving. But theirs were not. There was this boy. We used to play 5 stones in the alley when we couldn't sleep. When I saw him next, he was in that pit with me. I saw the fear in his eyes. That same fear I felt my first time. And I realized it hadn't left me. I still wanted to live. I wanted it so badly. My master watched as I did it, smiling.
I'm so sorry, Beskha.
I don't want your pity. I bought my freedom a long time ago, but I have always hated this place. Hated him. Dizzle so raza. Because of that man.
Finne han og drepe han da, hvis noen er vannet.
Meeren is a city of dead children.
Og det er det vi skal gjøre noe med, så hva er problemet ditt?
Don't worry about me. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Stå på dritt over, faen! Hva så kraftig det stod det jo? Og det med at jeg vet at du ikke kommer til å gjøre det, det var en det var for motivasjonen da, hvor som mest sannsynlig til å plukke opp.
Why not?
Ja, nok den derfor vært da.
I'll meet you inside.
Ladies.
What are you doing here? I have to get in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but
Then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important?
Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family. And someone in there is helping him.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. And I'm not really interested in joining you on her bad side. You're on your own.
This is important, Sarah.
Important enough to get us both sent home.
I have to do this.
Må du være sånn nå?
Fine. But you owe me, understand?
Yep.
She's with me. We'll stay out of trouble.
Etter det han der.
I promise.
Fyren står i trouble. Thank you. Hva det her egentlig?
Feels a bit strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat in the Iron Throne.
Ja,
Tommen
men
is our king now.
Tommen
Long may he reign.
Tommen kanskje mye yngre enn Joffrey. Og sånn, men han mye mer godhjertet for å si sånn. Joffrey var en liten prick som bare likte å torturere folk og bare, ja, han kunne jo blitt den nye gale kongen, liksom. Så, ja, Tommen bedre, uansett.
Sarah! I was worried you'd run off with your friend there.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester. Mira, Lord Garibald Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush.
You flatter me. Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't argue there. It's quite a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. Though I hear you don't partake yourself.
What?
It's easy to forget. Nothing you do in King's Landing goes unnoticed. Drink too much once and you're forever the drunken fool. Talk to the wrong people and...
Lord Tarwick!
Okay. Denied! Denied.
What was that about?
Nothing. That subject isn't fit for your delicate ears ananyway.
She's clear. Oh, really?
My ears are not delicate.
Of course they are. Look how tiny they are. Little lobes.
Stop it.
What?
Flirting med.
I mean it.
Det den folka der
Is
hjemme
there
på.
someone you'd rather be talking to?
Det bare
My apologies. I just noticed Lords Andros and Morgren over there.
What a shame. Ruining a perfectly good afternoon with that nonsense.
Perhaps someone should encourage them to argue elsewhere. If you'll excuse me.
This reminds me of the tourney at Lannisport. You wouldn't believe them.
You told me.
Sarah kan være litt mer obvious med at hun vil få sagt det. Sånn, er det ikke det andre du skal snakke med, eller?
All evening, drank wine from our helmets.
That is it! Andros, you're being ridiculous!
Hva skjer nå? Jeg likte den fyren her bedre. Join us on
Please, if you'll excuse me. Lady Mira, I'm impressed
Impressed
you.
with what?
that you aren't currently locked in a cell. I
I
trust
know
this
my
means
shit, bro.
you took care of that contract. How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see you again, if I'm being honest. You must have made quick work of it.
If I tell you how I did it, what's in it for me?
Nothing. But I admire the gall. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So, what have you been up to? Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me, you must want something.
I noticed you and Andros arguing earlier.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I told him it was not the time.
What were you arguing about, if you don't mind my asking?
Well, a bold question deserves a bold answer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've been pushed out of the ironwood business.
Oh,
Wonderful
All
bitch.
thanks to my partner. Bloody imbecile. Andros is now Lord Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing. No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place. That man would be nothing without me.
It appears we have an enemy in common, Lord Morgren.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Then perhaps you'll have better luck against Andros and his new partner, Lyman Lannister.
He's working with a Lannister?
A third cousin, to be fair. Whatever Andros is up to, he clearly thinks Lyman can take my place.
Rickard! Are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Leave him alone.
Ah, stop it.
Please excuse me.
Du unnskyld. Bre. Fyren her borte ser ut som han tåler død. Vent da. Går det å snakke om en gentleman her borte?
Lord Andros?
Mira Forrester.
Mira
Did you come to
Forrester.
poke your nose in my business once again?
Smak den da.
You have a nasty habit of doing that.
You're always so livid, Lord Andros. It can't be good for the Constitution.
You think you can mock me?
Jeg
You have
tror
no
han
idea
der
what
bare
you're up
trenger en
against.
klammer.
Why don't you tell me then?
All you need to know is I've got powerful friends, Lady Mira. Tyrion isn't the only Lannister interested in what I have to offer. And if you don't stay out of my way, you'll end up in the Black Shells with the Imp. Good day, Lady Mira.
Ja, vel, frykter at Tyrion klarer å flytte, så... Vel, jeg mener, da Jamie så fikk han ut, men... Tyrion er oppe, der. Wine, baby. Men jeg skal
I
ikke...
recognize that wine.
Vet du hva, jeg tenker sånn... Når jeg følger dagen før, eller noe sånn ish, Joffrey blir drept og drikker fra en sånn vin, da tror ikke jeg at jeg har lyst til å gå neste dagen og drikke vin, altså. Det... Nei. Hei, du døver. Faen! Det er små når du realiserer at du glemte å ta på alarm. Ok, sånn. Det er alt i orden.
Excuse me. Lyman Lannister?
You startled me. As if I don't already have enough to deal with.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have...
No, it's not your fault. I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady
Mira.
Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly. But I'm glad you did.
Flirting with me much.
I always feel a bit out of place at big gatherings like this. So, what brings you over here? I'm not the best company, I'm afraid. Or were you headed for the wine and I got in your way?
From what I hear, you're in the business of making rather important deals happen.
Well, I don't know about that.
Come on. Don't be modest.
I really shouldn't talk about it. Andros came to me in confidence. You understand? He wouldn't be pleased, I'm sure.
I respect that. Trust is so rare in King's Landing.
I'm glad you think so. And just between us...
Lyman! What do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay away from him.
Andros! We were just talking.
You were just talking to Mira Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can. Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
Begynner jævlig modda.
Lady Marjorie.
Løp! Pace. That's when you run.
Lady Marjorie.
Ja, takk Gud. Jeg vil bare hoppe opp igjen i jævla Beskha-variant.
Lady Mira? That was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andros.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears. Just be careful around him. All right?
How about we trade? There must be something I can tell you.
There is something.
Oh.
I'm curious about Sarah. Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago. What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs. I need to know her family, her parentage.
I've met the Durwells when I was at Highgarden.
Oh?
They're a small house these days, but very well regarded.
Ah, right. Well, that's a relief. For a moment, I thought...
And now, Lord Tarwick, it's your turn.
Right. Lyman Lannister. 10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse. Needed milk of the poppy for weeks, just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
Basically
So that's why he shakes.
You mustn't repeat that, Lady Mira. I shouldn't even know about it. Besides, Lyman suffered enough embarrassment. And every man's entitled to his secrets.
I won't tell. I promise.
Good. I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
You learned that from Andros?
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some arrangements to make.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Mira?
And that smile, though.
I heard he was killed. Right here in the garden.
Well...
Wasn't he a Lannister?
One of their guard, but still.
Surely they found who did it.
No, they haven't caught him yet. Not for
Him.
lack of effort, mind you. I hear they've spared no expense.
Ah, yeah, baby. Wreck.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble.
Look at you. You're shaking.
It's an old injury.
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What are you saying? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else. I don't have to stand here and take this.
You've been drinking more than wine, Lord Lyman.
What? What do you...
I know about the milk of the poppy. And what happened at Lannisport.
No, you can't. No one can know.
If you want me to keep it quiet, tell me about Andros.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
Faen.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
Son of a bitch.
But
Streng
Andros is
Asher
doing it in
sin
secret.
armé.
No one knows. Or at least, he doesn't want anyone to know. I told him I'd keep quiet, but... well... now you know, too.
And you're helping him.
Yes, I've helped gather the men, but that doesn't... There. You got what you wanted. But if you tell anyone what you heard about me, those cell swords won't be the only thing you have to worry about.
Rage.
What did I tell you?
It doesn't matter anymore, Andros. She knows everything.
Oh, crap. Jeg kommer til å bli drept nå, jeg gjør ikke. That bitch flick, da.
Lady Mira, you've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed. You realize that, I hope.
Don't be so bloody dramatic, because I'm just getting started.
Right. Jeg begynner å like Mira litt mer nå, det var ganske kjedelig I starten, men nå når det begynner å bli sånn Tyrion, basically, og går og lurer alle sammen, og jeg liker det. Spennende. Men, vel, tiden ute, så det var alt jeg rakk for denne episoden her. Så, takk for at du så på, trykk Abonner, bli med I Winther I dag, så takkes vi I neste episode. Ha det bra.
I feel paralyzed.